Hello world, my name is Yahya Saleh. I am Egyptian, and for my CS50's final project, I've implemented a GUI that automates the task of sending text messages or attachments through WhatsApp. So I'm going to go through what inspired me to this idea, what some of the main modules implemented, and a quick video illustration. So around the time that I had this assignment, a friend of mine wanted to send a survey to a mass number of recipients. And I thought to myself that having the ability to automate that is bound to be useful and time efficient. So I did just that, using many modules, amongst of which is the pandas library, which takes in a validated Excel file, parse through it, and then identifies the contacts numbers and the respective names and stores those after filtering each row. Then we generate a unique URL for WhatsApp using some basic understanding of the WhatsApp's business API and pass it on to Selenium, which opens it in a web browser and automates the sending process. Finally, using Tkinter, I've implemented all of the main features into a graphical user interface. So let's hop into the illustration and see how the system performs. Okay, so let's input the relative path to our Excel file that contains our list of contacts. In this example, let's say that our message count is 2 and hit submit. We'll see that our message input frame was dynamically generated. Let's say the first message, all of them, we want a repetition of 1, and let's say that the first message is an attachment with a relative path shown here. It's a message that says hello, and I want to say hello to the specific user of that contact. So I'm going to say underscore name. We're using one of those shortcuts, and we'll hit send. Now, you might have expected WhatsApp to ask me to log in, but this program was designed in a way that it stores your login information so that if I logged in once into WhatsApp, it will remember it and it will use it to log again next time, effectively automating the task completely. Furthermore, I can even save or store more than one login and alternate between those if I please. So let me explain some of the logic here. So Selenium, as soon as it opens the URL, it checks for the send button, and as soon as it finds it, it knows that the URL have loaded, so it enters in the keys or the attachment and sends, closes the tab, and repeats the process again at an extremely fast rate. The system is also smart enough to recognize when a number is not registered in the WhatsApp database. So here, for example, it will wait for a couple of seconds, know that the number is invalid to WhatsApp, and just report it as a failed attempt, and that's it, and moves on. So the process is not disturbed. After the process is successfully completed, we can go back to the mainframe, which here, as you can see, the mainframe have generated a list of all the invalid contacts and all of the failed attempts, which is really important when we do one of those tasks because we always want to know about the invalid contacts and any failed attempts.